We are all unique. We are all so similar and yet so different from each other. We have different body types. We have different mindsets or levels of understanding. We have different spirits. Everything in the world is on which level of understanding or perception we stand at. The main thing we should all aim to do, or we should try to do, is to know who we are. Otherwise, we'll suffer and then blame life or blame others because we don't know who we are. Find out who you are. Find out what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Don't just do things because they are done. We're in the system that will work you out. And then in the end, you share or you feel the pain alone or even the joy. It's not all bad. Nothing is completely bad and nothing is ever completely evil. And for what it's worth, there is no evil in the world. It's just we people that we are capable of so much ignorance, and it all starts with us. And it's us people who are full of knowledge and wisdom when we look and realize where we're headed, how we came here, what we came with, what we live with, by looking at those who have gone before us. How many have they taken? How much makes sense if you don't have life? We ought to remember that life is the major thing here. And when we talk of life, it should be quality life. To have a life which is a liability to you, whereby your whole body is in pain, your mind is not listening to you but has turned against you, your soul or your heart has become so numb that you don't even know if you have any feelings, is the worst thing. Sometimes it's better to die because dying is complete. No one has ever been half dead. But to live and yet be dead is the worst. To be a zombie in your own life is the worst. To be on medication and feel every pain of what you've done is the worst thing. So, my dear fellow travelers, be very conscious of what you do. You know that every seed that has been sown by you will bear fruit, whether it's good, whether it's bad. When you work so hard, remember these bodies are just vehicles we use as spirits. We are spirits having a human or physical experience. So if we forget that these bodies duplicate, no matter how much we look after the outside, the inside is doing one thing. It's getting old, it's getting rusty, it's getting damaged. We are like vehicles for those of you who have different kinds, or even houseware. Something that you use with care will serve you longer. Something that you use without consideration will break down. So our bodies break. Our minds break because we overload them. We have to be very aware, because everything will bear fruit. I talk to you from knowing, because right now as I speak to you, whatever I did because I wanted. That's the difference between a person who does something they want, whereby even if they have to bear the consequences, they'll bear them with knowing. They'll take them as a lesson. I've come to know that working without rest because you want this, you want that, just a simple life of sitting without pain is more precious, it's a treasure that no money can buy. Because you can have all the money in the world. But if there is pain, or you've been so numbed up because, okay, there is painkillers, they give you that, and you're not in your body, you can't feel your body, I think it's the worst thing. Stop it before it gets to you. Analyze yourself, self-reflect, my dear, so that you only do that which you bear, that which you are okay, or you're happy to bear the results or the fruit for. Otherwise, you will blame. But no matter how much you blame, you will feel the pain. No matter how you praise, you will feel the joy. So when you understand that it all starts and ends with us as individuals having different experiments and experiences, it will make life easier. My way of looking at life is like Life Simplified. If you want to know more, then tune it to whatever I'm saying, and I give you another way. We all have a different way of looking at things, and I'll appreciate if you give me your way of looking at life. It's such a treasure, it's such a wonder.